Even though we struggle on a day-to-day basis as a local newspaper, we're still doing it and making a difference. And it all stems from my father's dream. I'm a ripple effect of that. I was totally born into journalism. My dad, I guess, could be considered a crusade journalist or a race man, definitely an agent provocateur. He was in your face, not hiding the issues of Richmond. He just was fearless. 26 years ago, my family did start a newspaper in Richmond, Virginia called the Richmond Free Press. My dad said, hey, would you consider an opportunity to work with the family? And I was like, maybe I'll try this. I liked using my camera to be able to tell a story that maybe someone wouldn't be able to tell on their own, but I was like the vehicle. I got this job offer from the Detroit Free Press. So now I was going into this other world that I was kind of taught that maybe didn't portray our community often in the way that we should be portrayed. And my dad was like, you know, this is a big opportunity to go to a daily newspaper, as he would say, a white newspaper. You're gonna learn how they do it. You're gonna see a lot of stuff that I'm against, but just be you. At the Detroit Free Press, I had an assignment. The assignment was to document dentists who were working at the Detroit Health Department, and they were providing free dental work. There was a mother and her son. The mom was like, she really was not having it. She did not want me to photograph her son getting dental work. She did not want really her being in the picture as well. Somehow I was able to talk to them and say, listen, you know, I'm not gonna make you look bad. I'm just gonna document what's happening. This picture will help other people know about this free healthcare. And she said, okay. So I went back, I put the pictures in, and then ran in the paper, and I got it, and I saw the image, and then I read the headline. And I believe that headline said something like, "Black kids have bad teeth." And I almost died. And I remember going to the director of photography and then the person above her, and it was a big thing. I could hear my dad talking in my head, just reminding me of my purpose and remembering that how things can be sort of manipulated. And it made me think how much weight was on my shoulders. It was January 2016. Just 2 years before that, my dad had passed away from pancreatic cancer. I was given this assignment to go with my colleague, Alicia Anderson, to cover the Flint Water Crisis. We wanted to show the everyday of how water is used and to remind people, we wash our hands, we wash dishes, we take a shower, we take a bath, how stressful a morning in the life of a family in Flint could be. Alicia, she was able to find a family, Sincere Smith and his mother, Ariana Hawk. So we came at bath time, morning bath time. When we walked in, I was like, wow, this little boy, his skin had rashes on it. The photojournalist me kind of took a step back, and I put my camera down. And I remember just connecting with him, and like, he's a beautiful little boy, big brown eyes. I explained to him that, you see my camera, I'm a photographer, I'm gonna take pictures of you. I didn't want him to think like we were making him out to be like a freak show of some sort, or that he was ugly. I kept reinforcing, you are beautiful, and because your mom is so brave, and because you're so brave, she's allowed us to come here to talk to you and to take pictures of you. I picked up my camera and I tried my best to just kind of fade into their life there. I watched her get a little pot, and she pours water into it and then microwaves it to make it warm. And she tries to bathe her son, Sincere. He was just crying. Even though this is like the healthy water, but she explained to us, he's not connecting like this is the good water and this is the bad water. He's just seeing water. And to him, it was just like, it was poisonous. And she said when he screamed, that pain from him came to everyone in the family. When I looked into his eyes, that one photo, as photographers in a photojournalism documentary style setting, when it's not a portrait, you don't necessarily want someone looking directly at you. There's a definite connection between us. My pictures were submitted, the editors take over from there, and I saw the paper. That particular photo did not run on the front page. It did run on the inside, and it ran pretty small, actually. Then later, my phone started ringing, and I saw it was a New York number, and then this is when I got the call that this photo had been chosen for the cover of Time magazine. When I saw the photo on the cover, was like, I knew that Sincere would be happy one day, years from now, to see this picture, that there was pride in this picture, there was dignity. I felt like the treatment that Time had given to this photo, the way they cropped it, just the intensity, that you do go straight to his eyes. They saw what I saw. This is still 2 years after my dad passed away. But the one thing I regret, my dad didn't see that Time magazine cover. I think he would say, "Oh, you were listening to me." I hope he would be proud of that.